getting the credit that you deserve, because now I need to ask you, did you give them permission to report this negative information? All right. This is what late payments come in now. Think about it, and think about a 30-day late payment. The companies call it a 30-day late payment. I haven't seen in the laws where there's a such thing as a 30-day late payment. But there is in the laws, is in and is under the 1666 title, subchapters, where it's talking about that they can charge you when it's dealing with a finance charge, they can charge you a late fee. Okay, they can charge you a late fee, and there each state has its own laws about if they want to use the 10-day. After 10 days, they'll charge you a late fee at a certain percentage, or 15 days. Um, and they'll charge you a late fee for a percentage, but it doesn't say anything about a 30-day late payment. This some creditors made up. All right. So now, if we're thinking about a late payment, let's go to 2 and let's go to A1. So here is A, and we're going to go to A1. So if we're talking about a late payment, 2 says exclusions. Type in the chat box, in the comment box, what do you think exclusion mean? What do you think exclusions mean? What do you think exclusions mean? Exclusions mean that they don't supposed to put them on your credit report. All right. So let's keep going. It says a report containing information solely as to transactions or experiences between the consumer and the person making the report. Okay. It says information excluding information solely as to transaction. Isn't a late payment a transaction? Isn't a missed payment an experience? So that means that if a late payment is a transaction, because if I'm late on paying them, that means now they're finna charge me a late fee. That's a transaction. Okay. So they're not even supposed to be reporting late payments on your credit report. And if you look at one of my other lives on YouTube about late payments, I show you exactly an actual contract that I signed, agreement that I signed, where I didn't even know I signed it. And when you sign it, like I only signed that contract one time. So what they did was they put everything that they wanted me to admit to without even making it clearly and conspicuous to me. I didn't even see that, and it's in bold. It's in a box. It's all caps, saying that I was giving them permission to report late payments, missed payments, any default derogatory information to my credit report. And that dumbfounded me, because the law just said that they're not supposed to report any transactions or experience. And that was the actual law that they got from negative information. That's that negative information law that they took and they reworded it. 15 USC 1681 S2A as an apple 7. They used that law and reworded it to make it look like I gave them permission, because once I signed, I'm giving them permission, because that part of the contract wasn't made clearly and conspicuous to me. Because if they'd have told me this when I first started, I was like, no, I don't want you reporting no late payments to my credit report. I would have never signed that. You had to give me another contract, even though I would have needed the money. And that's how they get you, because you need the money under duress. So that stuff doesn't connect to you or resonate with you at the time, because you need the money. That's all you worried about. You need the money at the time. And you'll admit to anything with that. And they don't even go over the policy, not policy, but the contract with you, because they don't want to make it clearly and conspicuous to you, because you may turn it down. Because they get paid from our bad debt, y'all. They get paid from our bad debt. All right. So let me keep it moving. So with this, they're not supposed to be reporting transaction or experience. So there goes a late fee. There's no such thing as a late payment. There's no such thing as a late payment. So that's the law that I use, and I help my clients delete late payments from their credit report. First of all, I hit them with the permissible purpose. Then I hit them with the late payments. Okay.